We're in Davos alongside the annual meeting of the World Economic Forum. There are many amazing gatherings and events, and we're here at the Alpine Tech Forum, the home of Blockchain Swiss. And next to me is Sebastian and Patrick, who just announced amazing things. But a key topic at Davos at this week is AI. If you walk around, if you talk to people, you see it everywhere. And the key theme I took away is that AI tools are there, but you still need to lead the change. So it's a leadership question. And what some expert from AI just told me yesterday is that it is a new epoch, a new era starting. It's the age of agent AIs. Can you summarize what he was meaning with that?
The big change is right now that agentic AI became so good that now services can be delivered as software, which is a really huge mindshift change, because suddenly the entire service industry, the entire industry of knowledge work is at stake, because suddenly traditional services in many different areas, in marketing, in HR, in procurement, there are all these services which suddenly can be delivered by agentic AI, because agentic AI became so good in solving end-to-end really complex problems.
So in general, I would agree, AI is here and it has tremendous impact. Everybody feels it with like different service providers where I use AI now every day, and we set up some customized agents also to help us in day-to-day things. So I think it's a tremendous important topic to actually get things for these leaders here in Davos to actually use. But our key topic is blockchain, right? And especially Patrick, you're had been a pioneer since the beginning, especially in Cardano ecosystem, which is a close partner to LCX. How do you see the interaction or the connection between blockchain and AI?
So, the one thing that we figured out recently is that AI agents can solve really complex tasks by working together. So basically, if you just have one agent, maybe the result isn't that great. But if you have like 10 agents that all do very specific different things and they work together, then suddenly you can solve really, really difficult problems, right? And there a lot of questions arise, because once you think about having agents that are operated by different companies, like for example, one agent is from Booking.com and another agent is from Lufthansa, right? How do they actually interact with each other? How do they pay each other? How do they find each other? How are they able to trust each other? How are they logging the decision by one of those agents? And so on. So there's many, problems that if you're in the blockchain ecosystem, you immediately think, okay, all of these problems are solved with a blockchain. That's exactly what we have been doing, that we can just solve by basically equipping AI agents with blockchain technologies. And that's exactly what we're doing with Masumi at the moment.
And you just came down from the stage with a huge announcement. What had been happening? What did you announce?
That we launched today the Masumi network. So the Masumi network is a new protocol which is giving agents identities, which is holding agents accountable for what they do, for the decisions they make, and which is giving agents the ability to transact with each other, so they can pay each other, so that when they collaborate, money can flow around. And we are basically building the new trust layer for the agentic economy, which is about to come around the corner, because everyone is talking about the fact that we are heading into a world where billions of agents will handle all different aspects of our lives.
What we've noticed this week with our team, business development, is huge interest now suddenly by institutional clients.
Yeah.
We now have a regulatory framework in Europe, MiCA, Markets and Crypto Assets Regulation. So they now don't hesitate anymore, because now there are ways to do it in a legal way. They are not exposed to risk because they're regulated CAS, crypto asset service provider like LCX, who can onboard them and guide them. And so we do see, just like on the platform also yesterday, tremendous new records in deposits and trading volume. So people are looking for trusted players, and the kind of overall background from you coming from this corporate environment is amazing. So Patrick, how do you see this conversion, like from blockchain geeks, crypto, to like more corporate? How do you do the bridge?
I mean, the trick is always to hide it, right? To hide the blockchain as much as possible and to just expose people to the benefits of blockchain. So what we're doing always with NMaker, but also with Masumi, is we try to abstract everything complicated away and we try to make it as simple as possible for the everyday user. And I think that's going to work really well, yeah.
Okay, so basically vision is that we don't talk about blockchain anymore, just about service agent.
And the incentive is much higher. There are so many forces at play right now. On the one hand side, enterprises are still searching for productivity gains, right? The promises 2 years ago of what kind of productivity gains generative AI can bring was quite high. People were a little bit disappointed of what it really does because it only made all of us a little bit better. And suddenly everyone is realizing, okay, now we can really do end-to-end automatizations of really complex tasks. And this is one thing which is driving the whole thing. Hey, we can save money, we can scale, we can really change the way we work. And then if this is at stake, they obviously have an easy time to think about, okay, and if blockchain is the solution to have this all securely managed, then let's do it. And on the other hand, an entire industry is basically disrupted right now by agents, and everyone is needing to act right now because the service industry is huge, right? 1 in 8 people around the world are knowledge workers. In Germany, it's 43% of the entire economy is knowledge work. And all of this is at stake right now. There is no way that you can sit this out and wait and see what Silicon Valley does. Would be really bad advice right now. Everyone needs to act, and everyone is realizing that now blockchain is really adding a lot of value and a lot of trust to which, and the trust is really wanted, right? This is a situation right now where everyone wants to trust agents and has issues, and therefore I think many different things come together and perfectly align suddenly.
And especially Masumi is a project closely to the Cardano ecosystem also, so you had full Cardano support and some guest speakers right on the panel. And so LCX became now the #1 exchange for Cardano projects. We've been implementing technology early on, and then with NMaker as a token also being launched over there. And during the Cardano Summit last year, we did a whole week of listings from Snag to all different kind of projects. So there we do see a lot of interest beyond the Cardano community as well. But to sum up, I think like one important aspect for our viewers is, can you summarize the background of like where you come from, which company? And I mean, you're not a core crypto geek, it's more like more corporate. Like, can you tell us?
Yeah, sure. I'm from ServicePlan. ServicePlan is the largest independent agency network in Europe. So we basically do marketing and advertising and media planning. And I'm especially from Planet. Planet is the digital pillar in ServicePlan. We are Germany's largest digital agency, and we do everything from consulting to e-commerce implementations to website to apps whatsoever. And we can really bring enterprises together with blockchain, together with AI, and that is a perfect mix.
So overall, that's a key topic here in Davos, that we do see global adoption. The industry is maturing and coming from a niche to a mass market. So with that, we hope that Masumi will be a big project. Happy to see what you're building. So thanks, Patrick, Sebastian, for joining me here.
Thanks, Monty.
Bye-bye. See you.